I'm Ashley Romay, and in today's video, I'm going to be talking to you about my experience with Curology. I don't know about you, but I have been getting bombarded by advertisements to sign up for Curology. So when Influenster gave me the chance to try 3 months for free, I went ahead and signed up, filled out the questionnaire, and also submitted photos to add to my profile. You are required to submit photos, but it's only seen by a clinician, so it's not really too bad. And also it helps you keep track of how your face is recovering and reacting, and if your skin is actually improving. If you want to know a little bit more about Influenster, I'll be sure to add a link here and also down in the description box underneath the video. So without further ado, let's get into it. In each box, they give you a cleanser and a moisturizer, and also a custom formula. The cleanser and moisturizer are meant to be used day and night, and the custom formula is only supposed to be used at night. There were 2 information sheets that were included in my box. They were also in the other 2 that I received after that one, but I'm more specifically just talking about the first box right now. One information sheet gives you instructions on when to apply the products so that you can have that handy and keep it in your bathroom with you. And the other lists ingredients that may be included in your custom formula. That way you can be a little bit more educated about what exactly you're putting on your face and how it's supposed to treat whatever skin condition that you're having to deal with. After about a month, I started to notice that my skin was itchy, irritated, red, and slightly swollen. And it was also starting to become dry more easily, and I was constantly having to apply more moisturizer. One of the ingredients that's included in my custom formula is known to cause skin to dry out more once you're first using it. But something about this just didn't feel right to me, so I stopped using it, did a little more research on my own, and I also contacted my person, I think is like a consultant. I don't remember exactly what their title is. I'll make sure to put it here to clarify. The person that I was trying to communicate with, she was out at the time that I was having my reaction, so my information got passed to a different clinician. The new clinician that I was given gave me some insight on why my skin was reacting the way that it was, and also gave me some suggestions for what I could do if I chose to continue to use the products. After following the suggestions that the clinician told me to try, I still wasn't having any better reaction, and I just felt really uncomfortable on my skin, and that is really not something that I wanted to do. So I set up an appointment with a dermatologist to try and get a better understanding of what exactly was going on with my skin, and if she thought that I should stop using the products as well. After the appointment with my dermatologist, I used the steroid cream for about a month and a half, but I really wanted something that I didn't have to limit how much that I could use it, and something that would help improve my skin. I went back to using products that I was using before I tried Curology, and that seemed to just make things worse. After going back to products that I was using before I decided to try Curology, I noticed that my skin was continuing to get worse and worse and worse. So what I did was I just went back to just using a plain cleanser, and I started looking into other moisturizers to see what would help make my skin better. I discovered a brand during a random trip to Ulta called Eczema Honey. The name and the packaging caught my eye, so I decided to go ahead and try their moisturizer. I've been using the moisturizer for a little over 2 months now, and I like it because it's very cooling and it's very easy to apply. It doesn't leave any sort of cast, and it does not make my skin drier. I tend to have eczema flares on my face when it's warmer, and also when I'm under more stress than usual. During those times, I make sure that I carry it with me. I usually keep it in my purse. If I'm going to work, then I'll keep it in my work bag and just make sure that I have it wherever I go with me. I've been using the Eczema Honey moisturizer for a little over 2 months now. I use it every day, and I can also apply it any other time that I'm having any sort of eczema flare on my face. It doesn't have any steroids or any harsh chemicals in it, so you can use it as much as you need to. The only thing that I don't like is it seems a little thin, so I have to use a little bit more of it than I would use for a normal moisturizer, but it does help with my symptoms. When I'm having an eczema flare and apply it to my face, it has a cooling effect and also alleviates the symptoms that I'm having to experience. One of the other moisturizers that I've been using lately is the Origins Clear Improvement Pore Clearing Moisturizer with Bamboo Charcoal. I tried it a few years ago and it really helped me with my breakouts, and it was very moisturizing. So in combination with using the Eczema Honey Moisturizer and the Origins Moisturizer just in the morning and at night, I've noticed that my breakouts have been clearing up faster and my skin is just generally in a better condition. Try out what works best for you. If you notice that something is wrong with your skin, contact a dermatologist, or you can also just do research on that specific ingredient that's included in your moisturizer and cleansers, and that way you can find out what sorts of things are working out for you and what to avoid. I hope that you enjoyed this video, and I hope that I gave you some tips that will help you in your skincare journey. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you soon. Thank you so much for watching. Another moisturizer that I've been using recently is the Origins Pore Cleansing Bamboo Charcoal. Is it bamboo? What is it called? One of the other moisturizers that I've been trying is the Origins Clear Improvement Pore. Another one of the moisturizers that I've been using lately is the Clear Improvement Moisturizer by Origins, and it has bamboo charcoal.